Hey Sneak Peekers, I'm here in San Antonio with award-winning country trio Lady Antebellum. How are y'all doing today?
Doing good.
Great, okay. Well, I just saw y'all's show, and my big question is, do y'all get dizzy on that round turny thing?
Well, this is the first time. That's not our stage. That was the San Antonio rodeo stage here, and we heard actually that like a couple artists like can't do it, and they just ask them if they'll just keep it still. But when we were up there sound checking for the first minute, Hillary and I looked at each other and were like so dizzy.
I might throw up.
But once you get used to it, it was fun.
Yeah. You don't realize you're moving. Kind of like
No, you always know you're moving, but I think like it's a kind of a head trip because you're moving around and it's dark in there, and but yeah, we had heard that Taylor Swift, she was like getting motion sickness, so they just had to keep it in one spot, and she just moved around. But
I saw you jump to the back at one point, and I was like, skill.
Awesome. Look for us.
Definitely. Okay, so with all the travel and everything, what are some of your most like precious items? Like name 3 things that you never leave home without.
I never leave home. Well, Charles does. Charles is like in his bunk all the time watching DVDs. He's always buying new movies. I would say my cell phone,
good one.
my iPod, and a book. I normally always have a book.
Okay.
I either have like the
Reading's
newest
overrated.
Nicholas Sparks book or
Yeah.
my Bible or something. I'm always reading something.
Very
What
cool.
about you, Dave?
I'd say probably laptop, number 1. And some, snacks. We always snack
Sour
a
Patch
lot.
Kids.
Sour Patch Kids.
The watermelon
Etc.
ones or the little people ones?
The little people ones.
Oh,
The watermelon ones are good.
watermelon
And the
ones.
gummy worm ones are good. But
You're a dork.
Very cool. So I also know that y'all co-wrote most of the songs on y'all's album. So when y'all were doing that, like your process, what was that like? Where'd you find your inspiration?
I don't know. The 3 of us, we just kind of, Dave will start playing some melodies on the guitar, and Hillary and I will just kind of come up with some vocal melodies over it. And,
We mumble.
Yeah, we mumble some stuff, and then we'll just kind of either we'll have a title or something. We might say, I think this title, All We'd Ever Need, or for instance, was the first song that we ever wrote, and you might write to that, or it just might be one of those things where it just kind of comes out, when you're kind of singing over it. But we love it. I mean, whatever we're going through, I know Hillary, not to push out all your private life, but like Hillary, at some point went through a nasty little breakup, and so then that's something to write about.
Recently,
like that,
actually.
Yeah. So things like that.
You and me
Whatever's going on in your life. And we wrote another song. I don't know. Like I Run to You is a song we wrote with a friend of ours down in Nashville.
We just caught the show, and I think y'all have great on-stage chemistry. So did that like come naturally, or did it over time performing together?
I mean, you definitely get better as you go along. I mean, the 3 of us had never performed, I think, in like a group like this ever before, and the dynamic is definitely different. So I mean, it definitely took us several shows before we learned, hey, we got to interact with each other more, not just the crowd. And so
We run into each other and like elbowed each other in the face a couple times
we
before.
had a great time though. It's what makes it kind of fun for us too. You get to swap off, like lead vocal duties like Hillary and I do, and just kind of play around, and I'll go over there and hang with Dave and sing a little bit and stuff and move around. Hopefully it keeps the audience's interest a little bit.
Y'all look like y'all are having a lot of fun up
do.
there.
Thanks.
That's really cool. So y'all were just at the Grammys, and I saw your dress, and I loved it.
Thank
It
you.
was beautiful.
Thank you.
What was that whole experience like, though?
that was crazy. I mean, there was like too many star sightings to count. I feel like I'm name dropping if I name any of them, but
I'll pick them up.
It's okay.
I mean, it was really cool for us to be such a new band and to be able to do that. To represent country music out there in LA at the Grammys was really, really humbling for us to do that. So, but it was fun. We had a blast that night. I mean, everybody was just there.
Who did we meet?
I mean, I can probably name who we didn't. I mean, Beyonce wasn't there, but other than her, everybody was right there. Everybody was there. It was great.
That's
Great.
amazing. Yeah. Okay, that's all that I have for y'all today. It was great meeting you, though. Okay,
Thank
see you
you.
guys next time, Sneak Peekers.
Sneak peekers.
Sneak peekers.